What is going on, everyone, and welcome back to more Elder Scrolls Online. So, as you guys know, the Ascending Tides expansion or DLC has come out a few days ago, and what I wanted to do was bring back one of the series that I started many years ago of the Can We Solo. I actually do a Can We Duo series with one of my friends that goes up every Monday, but with the new dungeons, I wanted to see if I could solo it and mostly just test myself. I'm pretty sure it can be soloed. It's just, am I good enough to solo it? So all we have is our companion. My companion's actually kind of like not so geared, but yeah. So with that said, let me get my armory, dude. I'm actually gonna use the same setup that I use for my duo playthrough. So what that is basically like I have a self-heal and interrupt, and that's mostly it. So it's more like a solo play style, but yeah, so let's try this one out. Let's get a companion. Actually, let's swap up an ult for a little bit. So yeah, we're gonna do the Shipwreck Dungeon first, and I believe that one is in Rivenspire at the top, and Shipwright's Regret. That one's actually a pretty fun one. I like both of the new dungeons, and overall, I don't know which one is better. I like them both. So I do have a prog group that I do every Wednesday with some friends, and we're actually progging hard mode for this one, and we got through the first boss. So let me actually just show you some of the achievements now that account wide is out. So let's see, Ascending Tide. So yeah, for general, we actually got through all of them, like all the general dungeon achievements on day one. And for veteran, we're working on those slowly, but yeah, we got the first boss down on here, hard mode. But I also, what was it? Yeah, we completed both of these on vet in my group, so it's pretty cool. The green dye is pretty nice. All right, so I'll try to do all the side areas as well, just to show you how it's done. I feel like I'm forgetting something. I always feel like that, but I don't know what I'm missing. I guess we'll find out once we start. But yeah, this is a pretty good one. Oh yeah, I forgot to summon my pets. That explains it. So my Miri is built as more of a healer. I say healer, but the gear is not even really spec for a healer. She has a resto staff. So just maybe I'll get healed in a clutch moment. That'll be all that really matters. Let me see. Do I really need orb? I feel like I could replace orb for Ellie Drain when I'm soloing. Yeah, might be a little bit better actually to get resources back in return.
No trouble for one with claws as sharp as Sachi's. And a bit of fun, he must admit. Hey, Walker! How are you doing down there?
This is why we had an interrupt.
Digging through pulpy papers, for Sachi almost envies you. Truly.
Let me turn up the audio. It's fine for me, but I don't know how it is for everyone else. Let me just turn it up. So here is one of the secret areas, the first one. Let's go into the cellar below. And so for this first one, if you have ever done
Can't you stay one night?
like Ice Reach, it's kind of like that, plus a little mix of Scale Caller.
You finally came, but I've gone.
Don't stand it dumb.
I filled this place with tears until I drowned.
When this phase happens, you kill the ads, the maidens.
It's your turn to suffer. I didn't deserve this.
Let's kill the one without the spikes around it, so it's easier to target.
I hate you. Just end it, like you always wanted to.
It was
I loved you.
kind of out of that. No, it's fine.
I just wanted to.
Ooh, a blue companion ring. I think. Oh. I actually don't even think I I have another ring, so that's literally an upgrade. Critical strike. Right. So basically, we got one buff for doing the slide area. That is max magicka, 10%. Always nice to have. All of them are just resource buffs, I believe. No, I don't think any like direct damage. My understanding of these tethers is it reduces your like healing, and basically it just debuffs you, and you want to kill those ghosts ASAP. So we're coming up to the first boss right now, and this is the one we did on hard mode, so sort of understand it.
That wasn't so hard.
But we're just on doing it regular. So I'll try to do or cover all the mechanics as I see them, but it might be a little bit different.
Out of the way. Just to be thorough.
When it charges, ghosts appear. It's a 1 per person. And then there's always a flame shaper. So if you're playing it with a tank, you want them to chain the flame shaper in. And there was another ability you saw, like the pink donuts flying out in cardinal directions. If you get hit by it, what happens is it like ricochets into other people, which makes it kind of annoying. I was looking for that flame shaper. So yeah, don't get hit by that. I think on hard mode or something it's called paralyzing fear. Colossus is when you take fat damage over time. You really just like on hard mode, your healer really gotta be on point. And you killed a Colossus. Paralyzing fear. You could dodge straight through it if you roll dodge quick enough. Ghost is coming out along with Flame Shaper. Where is the Flame Shaper? I might as well just kill it. Colossus up. Make sure you have a self heal when this happens. It happens at 60 and 30%. So you see this? The only way to cleanse the thing is killing the Colossus.
You know, I like to think I'm agreeable.
You can work the plague yards instead.
I guess this is a fight now.
So you got through all the 2 main mechanics. Paralyzing fear again. Don't get hit by that. Ghost up that tethers you and debuffs you. Move out of dumb.
is finally going away. I'll be right down. Things seem much calmer now. Casca! Sachi has found you!
Might have been sooner if you hadn't run so far. At least you brought someone useful with you. Good to see you again, Five Claw. You head down.
All right, so the second side area is over here. It's behind the waterfall. Let me just clear out the ads first.
Like Sachi was never there.
So basically, the way you look for the hidden areas is find a ghost somewhere, and then it'll be nearby. So like the first time, the maiden person is behind, in front of the cellar. But I guess I'm just showing you it, so good to know. This one is actually, I would say, it's not difficult. It's just trickier than the first one. Mechanically wise, anyway.
Chop, chop, the lumberjack goes hacking.
So what's gonna happen here is there's gonna be big interrupts, explodey dogs, and it just teleports around.
The Axeman's bite.
Hack off each branch and limb. It's time for the Axeman's trid.
So Ice Reach. Watch out for the AoEs. Explodey dogs, dodge roll 3, 2, 1. More doggies. Oh god. Three, two, one. There's probably an add-on that, or codes will probably update it in the future.
Down blow by blow.
Just have a little countdown for it, but you don't need one. Just use your best judgment.
Split and hew for the Axeman's stew. Holds tight.
So the buff we just got was the Axeman, which is health increase 10%. Don't particularly think we need it, but it's always just nice to have. So the upcoming boss is going to be a giant Spriggan. And honestly, I think that is the easiest boss of the ones here. Champion point?
Keep up, Zaji, or I'll take you by the scruff.
Ah! Zaji can feel that cramp coming again. He will follow you from this gentle trail.
These dogs make the weirdest noise. I thought I had Pale Order on for a second. I was like, oh, never mind. Does that affect self heals? All right, so the mechanics for this boss is going to be a little bit tricky because usually the tank has to, in a certain phase when you see like AoEs on the ground, tank will have to move it out, otherwise the boss turns invincible. Then there's going to be like dogs in 12, 3, 6, and 9, so like think of a clock where I'm standing would be 6. In the like 12, 3, 6, and 9, there's going to be ads that we got to kill quickly. Avoid a lot of AoEs, and that's basically all the mechanics. So let's do this. I don't know if these are one-shots on normal, but they are on vet, so you don't want to stand in that.
Three things keep growing back.
Okay, well, we figured that out. So this mechanic right here is where you have to kill doggos. Otherwise, if you let their beam stay out for too long. Oh wait. This is what happens. God, so many things happening. All right, we're good. Hold up. We kind of messed that up on hard mode. That's a one shot on vet. Like, it's not a one shot, but it'll like do pretty big damage. So. The trick for that is do 12 and 6 o'clock. So this is the puddle part. But yeah, as I was saying, 12 and 6 o'clock, and then you'll find a safe zone. The best thing as a tank, what you could do is kite it in a circle around the map, and that way it gives your DPS and the healer room to run around and still be able to damage the boss. So here's how it's initially supposed to work. On hard mode, there's 4 of them, and what you're gonna want to do is kill like 2 of them in certain directions. That way you have a safe zone. You don't actually have to do all 4 of them, but as long as you have a safe spot, you're good. Timer is kind of off.
In a big family, you have to know how to scrap.
Overgrown kindling. Zaji, you all right?
Pretty easy, right?
Very easy. Fine.
Nothing worse than guard duty.
The elves? Hi-ya! They must be here for Zaji's treasure. We must hurry.
For the luck. Well, where to?
Zaji's map tells him the master shipbuilder's office should be just over the bridge.
So this one could get a little bit confusing because if you are new, you kind of have to look around for where the third side area is, but ultimately you should be fine. I'll show you where it is in about 2 minutes or less. So up the stairs in that room over there is progression. I will be back there later, but let me show you the side area first. This one's kind of like out of the way a little bit. It's not like, I don't even think this one is worth it for me. For example, like I got health and magic, which is what I am right now. But if you are a stam, it's behind this boat.
The lightning.
And I would actually consider this one the like trickiest mini boss of all of them. So this in a group, you just want to stand in like a corner or something, not stacking with your friends. But I guess if we're solo, we have the entire arena to ourselves.
Quick, drink a magic potion.
I probably could have used Boundless Storm for permanent like regen or a health regen from crit surge, but it's not really a big deal. I have a Flappy morph, the healing one. Okay, so there's all 3 bosses done. Cleared out the room. And we're on our way to the final boss, which I actually... It's kind of tricky, actually. I tanked all these as well on Veteran on first day. And, like, it was, like, kind of tricky, especially if you're going through it for the first time and you have no idea or understand the mechanics. Just like, what is happening? Yeah, me too.
For the old soaking shock. Get back, you fetcher!
Alright, so this is the final boss arena.
Come back, you scaly scallywags! You take what is
So what's gonna happen is there's gonna be like ads on the side of the arena near the fences, and they spit like green goop around the map, and basically I think if you stand it you get slowed. There's going to be crashing tides coming in from various directions. Every now and then there's going to be a Hulk mini on the field. Should probably watch out for that. Let me switch up something just so I have like more healing over time at the cost of a little bit of damage. So basically, there's a lot of AoEs to dodge. Spout is just like a thing that'll follow you and your companion. Miri just likes to stand in it. Don't do that.
My blood is the tides. The more you spill, the more
So don't get hit by those. You get hit. If you get hit by them, you take a debuff on you. And yeah, so actually I didn't get a debuff on normal, but on vet you do.
The deep claims leviathans and holds them in its thrall. Where they are tamed,
You really do want to focus this Hulk down. Kinda a big hitter. That's a new name I've never seen before. The waving tide thingies that clears out the green thingies from the map as well. Also, I believe if you leave the corpses up for too long, they enrage, so you kind of actually have to go about dealing with them. Heavy's kind of hurt.
You land crawlers do have teeth, but you are nothing but slaughterfish among sharks.
Here he's dead again.
Sibling seas, answer me.
Dodge thingy is a little bit delayed.
You won't come Zoji like that!
Rise now, seas of Tamriel. Wash these pitiful curs away.
I don't actually know what percentage the hole comes out, but I should probably be a little bit careful.
Answer me. The current's on my side. I am Dreadsail, born of the sea. I cannot be defeated.
Zoji reads just from above!
I was looking for the Hulks. Then now two of them are, or like the boss and the Hulk is out at the same time, so I gotta be a little bit careful.
Try breaking free.
Thanks, Miri.
This one needs another punch!
I could probably just focus the boss, but I'm just playing it a little bit safer. That Hulk kind of does big damage, and I'm scared of it. Veteran.
Ha! Spewed into the drink like the swill you are. Sibling seas, answer me.
Easy. Let your magicka recover.
Zoji just needs a better vantage.
The sea obeys my command. What force have you brought to match it?
That would have not been good there.
Curse
Alright,
you
boss
all
down.
deep.
We are not drowned so easily, fish elf! Oh, he's dead, and his ship is long gone.
Zaji is pocket.
All right, well, under 30 minutes, that has been the final boss of the Shipwright's Regret Dungeon. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Maybe in the future with our friends or something, we'll do more on vet. Actually, they weren't that bad. Like, you could speed run. Hard mode is kind of tricky, but all the other things, like, if you're just going for it, it's not too bad.
Then what was it?
So with that said, I'm going to be doing the Griffin's Airy one next, and I'll see you next time.